I became interested in the field of dentistry at 15. It was actually sparked from growing up in Brooklyn, single parent, and just watching my mother struggle. So at 15, I went through the help wanted ads and I found a dentist on Foster Avenue in Brooklyn looking for a dental assistant. I didn't know that you had to have qualifications or I got on my 10-speed and I rode 5 miles and I knocked on his door and I said, "I'm here for your the dental assistant job." And he laughed and he became my mentor. He was in a community that was predominantly Black and Latino, and he was Jewish, and he was very understanding and compassionate. So just watching him as a mentor sort of shaped me into really wanting to take this profession and giving back at a very, very young age. Finished University of Maryland, College of Dentistry, class of 1991. I took the path of general dentistry, focusing on children. And the years went by, and I realized that it was that altruistic, that community service that was not a part of the first decade or so of my career. Sammy, we're gonna focus on the distal of 230. And the flirtation area. There's a section in Montclair that's predominantly Black and Latino, and they serve families at or below poverty level. So I would go in twice a month. I would visit the Head Start programs, and I provided oral education for the children. And I would see black teeth or broken teeth. So I went to the executive director. I said, "If you can bus any of these children, I will do free dental services because this should not be happening." So they started to bus 2-3 kids at a time to my office with the parental consent form, no charge, and then it grew and it grew and it grew. We're dealing with a community that has been through so much. Implicit, complicit, bias racism, systemic racism, health iniquities, just ignored, not heard, not seen. I wanted to make sure that then when they walk through the doors of any one of our dental homes, that they feel at home.
I was telling Shannon, I was here when there was nothing.
Yes, you were here
just
in all stages.
There was no floor.
With the organized dentistry, with the local component and the state component, and even ADA. Typically when I go to a meeting, there are very few Blacks. How do you help to create policy or in this profession if you're not really representing the community at large? At one point, I did feel like I was not being heard. There's nothing more important than having true representation of the various communities at the table. We have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable about this uncomfortable topic about racism and inclusion and so forth. What I now do, I use KinderSmile Foundation as a platform. So that's where my energy, I feel, is right now, and to really stand and speak about community service dentistry. Now I am proudly a community service dentist, the most fulfilling part of my life, and words can't even express. When you give up of self to help someone else, you don't realize that they are filling your cup more than you think you're filling their cup. And it's wonderful.